Welcome back to Relevant Radar TV, your go-to source for honest, in-depth, and high-octane motorcycle reviews. Today, we're diving deep into the legendary shadows with the newly updated 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom 750. A true modern classic that continues to honor its cruiser roots while adopting just the right touches of refinement and modernization. Whether you're a longtime Shadow fan or a new rider looking for that sweet blend of style, comfort, and dependability, this one's for you. The Honda Shadow Phantom 750 has always carved its niche in the midsize cruiser segment. With the 2025 update, Honda takes a deliberate step in refining what made this cruiser so loved, while addressing the needs of today's more style-conscious and tech-savvy riders. Right off the bat, the first thing you'll notice is the blacked-out aesthetic matte finishes, blacked-out engine, exhaust, and forks. It gives the bike that stealthy, muscular look that's becoming more popular in the cruiser world, and the Phantom wears it with absolute confidence. The design remains clean and minimalist, echoing the old-school American cruiser vibe but without the bulk. Honda has carefully reshaped the fuel tank to give it a more aggressive line, while keeping the stance low and relaxed. The seat height stays at a manageable 25.8 inches, making this bike super accessible for riders of all sizes. It's low-slung, it's mean, and it oozes cool. Now let's talk about what really matters. The engine. The 2025 Shadow Phantom 750 still rocks the tried and true 745cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine. It's not a horsepower monster, but it's all about that usable torque. With around 44 horsepower and 64 Nm of torque, this bike gives you the kind of grunt that makes low-end cruising a joy. The 5-speed transmission is smooth and deliberate, and thanks to shaft drive, maintenance is a breeze. No chains to lube, no fuss, just pure, smooth rolling. Throttle response is immediate, and the low-end torque comes in early. This makes it a dream to ride in the city or on relaxed highway cruises. You're not going to be blasting past sport bikes, but that's not what this machine is about. It's about presence, it's about personality, and in those areas, the Phantom delivers. On the suspension side, Honda keeps things simple. Up front, you've got a 41mm front fork with 4.6 inches of travel, while the rear twin shocks offer 3.5 inches of travel. It's tuned more for comfort than aggressive performance, which suits the cruiser DNA just fine. Paired with fat 120/90/17 front and 160/80/15 rear tires, the Phantom glides confidently over bumps, potholes, and rougher patches of road. Braking duties are handled by a single 296mm disc up front and a 180mm drum at the rear. Yes, a drum brakes. While some might see this as dated, it's a deliberate choice for simplicity and easy maintenance. And for the kind of casual riding most Phantom owners will do, it's more than sufficient. Instrumentation on the 2025 model is neatly integrated. The single pod gauge includes a speedometer, odometer, trip meter, and fuel gauge. It's analog with a touch of digital simplicity. No giant TFT displays here, but that's the whole point. The Phantom appeals to riders who love the analog feel and mechanical honesty of a true cruiser. When it comes to rider comfort, the Shadow Phantom 750 gets top marks. The seat is plush and sculpted to offer support over longer rides. The riding position is classic cruiser A, feet forward, hands relaxed, back upright. Honda has really focused on ergonomics here. You can ride this thing for hours without fatigue, and for many riders, that's a huge win. Storage and utility-wise, the Phantom doesn't pretend to be something it's not. There's no built-in luggage, but Honda offers a range of official accessories, from the saddlebags and windscreens to sissy bars and backrests. It's customizable without going overboard. As for tech and electronics, this is a back-to-basics bike. No ride modes, no traction control, no Bluetooth, and that's intentional. The 2025 Shadow Phantom is about stripping away the distractions and focusing on the ride. What you do get is standard ABS-rated safety, which is more than enough for most cruiser enthusiasts. Let's talk about pricing. The 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom 750 is expected to retail around $8,499 in the US market. That puts it in a very competitive space for mid-weight cruisers, especially considering Honda's legendary reliability and build quality. It's a price tag that speaks to value and dependability more than flash or excess. Now let's break down what makes this bike unique. Its biggest selling points. First, the style. Few bikes in this class offer such a cohesive and badass design out of the box. You don't need to spend extra to make it look good. Second, the ease of ownership. With shaft drive, a bulletproof engine, and low maintenance needs, this is the kind of bike you just hop on and ride. And third, approachability. This isn't a bike that demands years of experience. It's welcoming to new riders, short riders, or those looking for a more relaxed entry into the cruiser world. Competitors like the Harley-Davidson Iron 883 or the Yamaha Bolt R-Spec certainly offer some stiff competition. But the Shadow Phantom holds its own by blending affordability, classic design, and Honda's engineering in a way that feels both refined and authentic. So who is this bike really for? It's for the weekend warrior, the coffee shop cruiser, the daily commuter who wants a bit of soul in their ride. It's for the rider who values feel over frills, who wants a machine that doesn't just get from A to B but gets there with style. In conclusion, the 2025 Honda Shadow Phantom 750 isn't about keeping up with trends. It's about standing firm in what makes a cruiser great: simplicity, style, and substance. Honda didn't reinvent the wheel here, they just polished it to a perfect shine. If you're in the market for a mid-sized cruiser that looks mean, rides smooth, and lasts forever, the Phantom should be at the top of your test ride list. Thanks for riding with us on Rev Radar TV. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more real-world reviews and first-look videos. Drop your thoughts about the Shadow Phantom 750 in the comments. Would you ride one? See you in the next one. And as always, keep your radar on the revs.